issued by professionals with legal representation and protected by the First Amendment. So for your safety and the protection of others around you, do not attempt to speak like us. We are different.
What's happening, y'all? You here with the goddamn unapologetic boys, the two OGs back up in here. We
You know
gonna
what
get
it
this shit
is.
off right.
Yeah, man, we up in this cold motherfucker, man. Y'all know what it is. Shit, y'all see us over in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We still ain't sorry, and we ain't apologizing for nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Can't
Whether
tell
you
no
like
country
it or
boy
you love
nothing.
it, what you see is what you damn get. It ain't no apologies to this shit now.
All the
And I
time.
don't want y'all to feel no way. Now, if you hear us say we sorry about something, maybe not,
Yeah.
but probably not.
All right.
Let me remove this shit off of Twitter. Hold
Oh yeah,
on. That shit. Okay, that shit is on.
I'm
I
doing
had
my
to look to
share,
make sure the
man.
shit was on, kicking back.
Already.
Oh, maybe I need to play it again then.
The words spoken are issued by professionals with legal representation and protected by the First Amendment. So for your safety and the protection of others around you, do not attempt to speak like us. We are different. We are unapologetic.
Okay, so I had to play the shit one more time, just in case y'all don't understand. So I'm trying to get the camera right because it's crazy because the cat was watching and he told me, he said, you know what? He said, you and your boy don't show up like close in the camera. You can see more of your shoes than anything. So I was like,
All right, so I'm put my whole face in the. How about that, man?
so I
You
said, I'm gonna
know
put
what
him a little bit closer.
I'm gonna take my glasses off. You know what I'm talking about? I'm take them Cartiers off right there so we can see what it does. Cause
Let's see. Let's look at this shit right here. And I mean, everybody want to know how we feel about it, and everybody want to talk about it. So
let's talk about it.
oh yeah, we gonna damn sure talk about it
Uh,
now. Cause I mean, for me, one way or the other, I mean, let me explain something to y'all before I even hit this shit. Life is precious.
yeah.
And I hope that you value your life. But it's two sides to every coin. I know if I take my country ass to St. Louis, north, south, east, or west of St. Louis, I carry myself accordingly so that I hopefully don't come out with bullet holes in my ass.
Yeah, we
If I go
ain't
down
gonna do
the street and I
that
see everybody got on blue and they doing things with their hands I don't understand, I keep my hands in my pocket and I look to make sure I don't have on a color that might match it from the other side. It's just how the simple facts of life is.
one. Right.
And so this shit right here, that shit right there. Let me explain this shit to you. Like the latest on Trump assassination attempt investigation. Let me explain this shit. Unfortunate that it happened. Unfortunate that that kind of stuff goes on here in society. But when you speak in a way, whether you want to say it or not, when your words are insightful, now I have TV on here who can give me insightful words to the other side, from one color to the next. He could tell me things like when he checked me and told me don't call. And part of my language, if she listening right now, of calling his wife people. That was disrespectful for what she holds to her. So whether you want to believe or not, Trump caused the January 6th insurrection. His words were insightful. His words were filled with hatred. His words were not law-abiding. Something he took oath to do.
All right.
He was basically a little kid that was mad, that was kicking in the floor, screaming on the ground.
All right.
And so when you preach that kind of shit and you talk that kind of shit, that you incite violence. You want violence around you. And like I said, very unfortunate that it could have ended his life. But a lot like, and I know I got some people on here right now that's gonna feel some kind of way. But if you feel some kind of way about that shit, Julio getting killed, you should feel some kind of way about that too. But he was out there pissed. He was out there taking pictures on people's graves and shit, disrespecting cats after they dead. People try real hard. My grandma used to call it this here, TB, and I know you probably done heard this saying here before.
What that, bro?
Motherfuckers love to throw rocks and hide their hands.
Oh yeah.
They love to throw rocks and hide their hands. Julio, bless the dead. God, the Most High, please bless the dead. Anybody in sick and ailment. But he worked real hard to get where he at.
Yeah.
He worked real hard for that shit. And that's sad because as much as anybody can say he worked hard for that, you don't think turning this country topsy-turvy?
Hey, bro.
Shit.
Bro, look, I'm gonna take it back to September 27, 1998. You know what I'm saying? Shit, when I got walked down, I brought that shit into my realm. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what I was spewing out. I was spewing out hate. I was on some bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? And shit. You know that's how the universe works. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. If you speak love, love gonna come at you. But if you speaking nigga, I'm at your throat. Fuck you and everybody that look like you. Every time you open your mouth and spit some shit, that shit is gonna come right back at you because the motherfucker is gonna want to test your gangster. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean, did the man deserve the? I mean, because this coming from a motherfucker like I say who done got walked down, man. I mean, I should have cost that man or damn that cost him his life. Fuck nah, man. You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause shit, you just making a motherfucker in the. Remember what happened to Tupac after he got shot? Boy, I'm talking about shit. He blew the fuck up. So I'm talking about you kill a motherfucker, that's gonna make a motherfucker a martyr. And just like you said when we came on, life is precious, fam. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, if it's politics is supposed to be war without bullets, right? So I'm saying you got to beat a motherfucker the right way. Other than that, because if something would have happened to that dude like that, man, it'd be a whole ball of shit right now, bro.
And I mean, and I'm gonna be real. Secret Service really didn't guard him.
Fuck nah, hell nah.
But let me help y'all with some of this when y'all get into these political debates with people. And it get to that point. He has the Secret Service. He do got somebody guarding him. Remember, the lady stuck her head in front of his heart to guard another bullet from coming after him. But when you
I think she was just ducking, bro.
But when you so in love with this shit, when you in them political debates, especially when you come, like, let's say on here, one, ask me for the addy, I'll give it to you. You come find me. We'll have the whole debate. But what comes out of it, the Secret Service ain't here to guard you, motherfucker. Like, cats love to holler if, let's say, Trump don't win this election. It's going to be a civil war in this country. Please bring your ass to Sefner. I promise you, I'm going to show you what it feel like. I ain't on no side, no north side, no south side. I'm not on the Republican or the Democrat. But if you come fuck with goddamn this house,
yeah. Say that.
let's see if that motherfucker send the Secret Service for you.
There's gonna be some furniture moving.
It ain't gonna be no furniture moving. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be boom, boom. And the reason I said boom, boom is because that ain't gonna be one body. That's gonna be your co-defendant too, because I don't want you to have a co-defendant. That's just how the shit comes out. So understand when we talking this politics, shit over there, it's not conducive to. If anybody on here right now that's watching this minute, tell me exactly what Trump, Biden, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Reagan, or Jimmy Carter That's only if you was born in the 70s. 1977 forever. Show
Oh,
me
say that,
where
say
they
that.
directly impacted your life. Show me where one of them, please put on here where those names have impacted your life. And we'll go with that.
Well, so I mean, I can say one of those directly impacted all of our lives, especially motherfuckers look like us. And you know where I'm going with it. I'm gonna say Reagan. He direct and Big Bush. They directly had a hand in impacting shit. You know what I'm saying? In our neck
Yeah,
of the
he a
woods or our
conspiracy
neck of the
theorist.
hoods. Yeah, you know what I'm
He a
saying. Once
conspiracy
once
theorist.
I,
But hold on.
once they dropped that girl off, boy, it got ugly.
But hold on. Once you bring in them, you also got to bring in that when you bring up the Clinton, when you bring up Reagan with the war on drugs and all that shit, which started with Richard
Uh,
Nixon. When you bring him
uh,
up, you also got to bring up the 1994 crime bill by no other than the motherfucking bitch that's in office right now.
Joe Biden. All right. It's
So,
Dementia Joe. You're right.
but
Motherfucker
let's
can't
get,
win for losing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like shit. What you gonna do? It's like the
the only,
lesser man shit.
the only
Oh,
reason why this motherfucker don't want to drop out the race is he's the perfect classic case of a narcissist. And he knows nothing. The only job he's had since the 70s has been as a politician. Like he don't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying? But let's get on it. Let's get on there, everybody. Because today we gonna keep up with the comments. Meech says, "What up, y'all? I can't join. I'm in
what up,
bad
me?
reception." What up, Meech? What up? James
Yo,
Spears says, "Yo, what up, Spears? I seen you fishing,
what's
boy, on
happening,
TikTok."
Jane?
He had his little boy out there fishing the other day. They had one of them fry hards, but they probably could. You can mix it with some spaghettios, according to TB.
I didn't
Spaghettios
say
and fry hard
spaghettios.
fish.
No, not spaghettios, James. It got to be regular
Okay,
spaghetti and fish.
hold on, because I'm about to get. We supposed to get down some. Wendell Bethay, what up, Bethay? Hey, if you got that college
Yo,
football, boy, you need to holler at me, Bo. We gonna jump. Let's see. Shane Spears says, "Man, that shit fake. If an AR bullet came that close to his ear, he wouldn't have an ear." Bro, I'm not gonna say because people have gotten grazed, don't know the trajectory, don't know the wind pull, don't know none of that shit. Don't know if it was a paper bullet, none of that shit. I can't say I seen the man leaking. I can only go off of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I got a 223. Yes, I've shot AR, plenty of ARs. I can't say for sure. I can't. But I know he was leaking. Was it fake? I can't say. I mean, we're gonna get back to that because I feel like both of them should have handled that a little bit differently. But we'll get back to that. But I gotta get out here because we gotta get to the bottom. Wendell Bethay says that part, boy, I'm trying to tell you about these politics. Trump, James Spears says Trump got 36 felonies. How is he able to run for president? Can regular felons vote? Through a lot of paperwork, yeah. Through a lot of paperwork to get their rights back.
that's some expungement.
I mean, it's a lot of shit that got to go into that. But shit, none of these presidents any good. Listen. This next part, I don't even want to read for you, dog, because we've been talking about this for a while. You divide. See, you trying to divide the unapologetic. It ain't no vote for James Spears unless you're gonna be vice president or something. It's vote for goddamn Orion Jones. Vote for me.
Hold on. I'm vice president, fam.
Yeah,
So no,
he
you
can
got to
be
get the speaker of the house.
transportation.
Oh yeah. No, Jane.
We
Not
know that shit. We fucks with him
now.
on that shit.
Man.
We gonna vote for my black ass.
Whoa.
Let's get
Whoa.
James Spears says Clinton impacted your life because you on the internet.
Clinton impacted our life because shit, Walmart is now a big box store. I'm saying that he endorsed. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you look at it like that, yeah, he made it a little bit better. But
there's the kicker when you say internet, when you say the big box store, Walmart. That's bullshit. You want me to tell you why it's bullshit? Because the world is inevitable to change. It was going to happen regardless, which is going to make me get down here, right down here to Trucking with Todd. Trump and Clinton both impacted my life with a better.
He said Reagan.
I mean, Trump and Reagan. Monica, come up here with your phone real quick. I need you to pull something up for me real quick. Trump and Reagan both impacted my mind better. Bring me up. Come up here with your cell phone for me. Because I'm about to go ahead. This right here, I really love the fact that Trucking with Todd put this in here. Because now I'm supposed to go ahead and light this shit up. Trump and Reagan both impacted mine better economy, lower crime rate, cheaper fuel costs, cheaper groceries. Also, George Bush, Bill Clinton both had lower cost of living rates for the working man. Now,
oh man, no, fam. I don't know. It wasn't like that on the other side of the tracks, fam.
Hold on. Let's look up the cost of fuel in 1985. 84. We'll look up cost of fuel in 1984. I called my wife up here. I called my beautiful wife up here so that she can tell me, so she can Google it.
What up there, sir?
What was fuel price?
Hey.
What was fuel prices like in 1984?
Like 50 cents a gallon. I'm sure they came with inflation. Well,
$1.20 per gallon.
Okay, $1.28 per gallon in 1984. Now look up 2000. What was it? 19 fuel prices. I've been waiting on this because that's the dumbest statement we can make. I was born in 1977 with you, Trucking with Todd. You show me. Please show me. Because in 1995, I was buying gas in Georgia for 75 cents a gallon. You ain't supposed to tell me Trump made fuel prices better for me. When every single president since I've been born, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton, the other Bush, I call him the other Bush because
he called him the other Bush.
Obama, Trump, or Biden, every single one of them, election year, they dump the fuel reserve and it goes down some. But this whole inflation shit, y'all heard the gas prices in 1984. That was the U.S. average, $1.20 per gallon. What is it? What was it in 2020? Yeah.
What state?
2019. What was the average cost? Okay, we ain't gonna go off average cost.
That's works down by state.
They broke it down by states. I'm gonna give Florida, because Florida's always one of the higher ones with California. $2.52. So a $2.30 fucking $1.30 grass. I call that fucking inflation. He didn't take
Definitely
it back down
inflation.
to that what I was paying before. He didn't pay what my mama was paying to put in that duster before. It's inevitable. All that shit is inevitable. Walmart was gonna get big, whether Clinton endorsed big box or not. You don't think as the shit grew, it was going to get bigger? Only thing they had to do is keep selling product. People start coming. People keep coming, and it's gonna expand.
Hey, let me grab something real quick, bro. So it's so Truck and Todd, you my guy all the time, but I'm saying you say it will lower crime rate. I don't know where you were. I mean, it definitely wasn't no lower crime rate during Reaganomics, bro, because him and Big Bush brought crack in and introduced that shit to the black community. It did a straight test, a test dummy thing starting in South Central Los Angeles, and that shit ventured all the way east. So that's when crime actually spiked. So when I don't know when you talking about during the Reagan administration.
Because the Reagan administration, when you're locking up more people, it looks like that. Now, when did it turn on? When somebody put in there, when did, because prisons in the early 80s were not, they were state funded, and government funded. They were not fucking privately owned. When we started turning that money to the private groups and private sector. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, and the whole debate is, I've been saying it, I'm gonna say it again. In the words of the late, great, famous Michael Jackson, whether you like him or you love him, he said it. Some some of them, bing, bum, 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 Joe Biden, goddamn Trump, they don't really give a damn about us. They
Tupac
don't.
said it too.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't give a fuck about nothing. They give a fuck about them 1%. I'm talking about the shit and keeping
They
their
don't
shit straight.
care.
They
And I could
they
keep
keeping
going through the
everybody
comments.
divided.
I could keep going through the comments. I'm gonna go to Trucker with Todd. He says the bullet doesn't explode on impact when the object it strikes is not solid shooting, was not fake. Like I said, the gist of it is the man got blood on his face, however it got there, whether damn Dracula
Ketchup.
threw it or bullet through it. It's very unfortunate that you have that kind of ugliness. A lot like going out to these clubs at nighttime or going out to these social events and guns break out. There's no need for that. It's still very unfortunate. But when you breathe that kind of stuff in, you take it in. Like, I'm not for neither one of them. I'm not for none of them. I don't give a damn that Joe Biden went and talked to the Black Caucus and Maxine Waters, Walters or Waters, whatever her name, she get up there. He's older than me. Bitch, why are you still in fucking politics? You are not fucking relevant, you debutante heifer. Yeah, I mean, literally. I don't really care. You're not for me. You're not relevant. You live a lifestyle. Like I said, when these motherfuckers can have a house in Maryland or in Virginia, but also have a house down here, and they're living off of supposedly a government salary. How is that possible? I work for the government. I want me a house in Hawaii. Monica says she want one in Samoa, U.S. Samoa. We can't afford that shit on no government salary. I was in the Army. I fought for them motherfuckers to be able to run. I damn sure couldn't afford it when I was staying in Hinesville, Georgia, which the cost of living was very cheap there back in the mid-90s. And guess what? I couldn't do it on a government salary. Shit. I had to get out and get a regular job. Jay Spears says, okay, if he got his ass would be on fire and not worry about none, but getting his shoes. He wouldn't have been worried about nothing but getting his shoes. Bro, how people react, how people respond. And yes, I've seen it. I've witnessed it firsthand. TB has actually felt the fucking fire.
Fire. Bunny ass.
And like I said, that's why I don't say real, I don't say fake. I just think it's unfortunate because the whole bottom line of it is it was violence surrounded around politics, around a person that breathes violence, that speaks the rhetoric. I wish like hell, send the Proud Boys down here to my way and tell them to stand by and stand down. They ain't got to. I'll make sure I lay them down. I'll show them how proud I am. He says, he said he'll take it, he'll come in, and he'll get in and he'll be a part of it. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you all top, whether you want to believe it or not, and I'm not one to ever say it because I say vote for Orion Jones, because I'm a man that you can trust, a man that's gonna stand on his fucking beliefs. But I am gonna say it. That whole shit where your vote don't count. If you don't vote, you ain't got no voice. You still ain't got one. Your vote don't count. It really don't. If the vote counted, the Electoral College would not be in fucking place.
That's right.
It was actually devised so that they had to give the South more electoral votes because they had 3/5 of a man down there at the time, if you really wanted to let it be known, based off of the slaves that they carried. And they didn't want to be shitted because they didn't have the populace. They didn't have the populace of regular people. They had an ass load of slaves. So the Electoral College can't be by the popular vote, but we ain't gonna go to that. We'll keep on moving. I mean, we don't need the Electoral College no more. Yeah, since me and this bottle ain't the same people no more. We don't need electoral. 11.5 million illegal immigrants have crossed the border illegally. We have veterans we can't even take care of in the streets. What are we supposed to what are we supposed to take care of 11.5 million people? Bro, under Jimmy Carter and Reagan, the Cubans was fleeing like crazy on their fucking boats coming over here. And they was coming through Mexico, and they was coming, Africans were still coming through the border in Canada. Has it gotten worse? Over time, like we could talk about the fuel prices that went up, so has the ways to get into this country. Because we talk about the Mexicans, we never talk about all the Africans that come in from north of the border from Canada. We focus on down there in Texas. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to be dead ass serious. I'm going to be fucking dog honest. I'm going to be dog honest, uppity, sedity, bougie, whatever you want to call me. The motherfucking illegal immigrants, contrary to what the fuck, since you want to talk about it, trucking with Todd, contrary to what fucking Trump said, he ain't taking my black job. I'm not getting my black ass on no damn roof. I'm not getting my black ass in no fields no more.
I ain't doing no landscaping.
No, sir.
No, none of that. No,
No, but see,
I don't know.
Todd, I want your particular answer, bro. Because you actually are in the politics of Democrat Republican. Was that not one of the most racist statements to fucking make? That the illegal immigrants, you know what? First off, black people so dumb, we gonna just float with him because he said that they taking black people jobs. But right. Is it not belittling the black race by even saying that they're taking our jobs? Why couldn't he say they're taking American jobs? He's trying to make America great.
Hey, what the fuck is a black job though? Cause we all up in this bit. We do everything. We ubiquitous.
On down.
Yeah, so I'm saying, what the fuck is a black job? That shit was that was a contradiction in terms right there alone. What the fuck is a black job? I'm saying
that shit right there, that was aggravating as hell. But Joe,
well, I mean, so hold on. If you think about it, it almost kind of, I mean, because we got the ones who partake in them one activities over there. Is he saying that they coming down and making prices cheaper? Is they selling more dope than the other motherfuckers? Because I'm talking about that's some shit that a motherfucker say, but he talking about regular jobs. I'm talking about like shit, like, oh yeah, you finna replace Lil James and Rollo and them down there for 4 folks that just came in through the border and they finna, come on, man. I
couldn't get in the crowd because I'd have raised my hand and said, Donald, Mr. Trump, you know who he ain't replacing? All these white mass shooters that we got, motherfucker. Oh, could you put a stop to that?
And he fucking around and met one of them a few days ago. You see how that table keep turning? Hey, let's do something about this Walmart shit, because you're right, man. This is getting outrageous, man. We got ex-presidents getting shot and shit. Let's do something about it? Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody asked me the other day if I was going to go to an event that they have in downtown here in Temple.
Shit,
I laughed my ass off. I said between Julio Fulio and Donald Trump, I sit on my scooter, my moped. I sit outside the stove until I see it ain't nobody in there but me. And when somebody come in, when I see somebody car pull up, I just leave out the stove. I leave out and I wait outside. I got to go outside real quick. I left something in the glove box. I ain't even got a glove box on my moped. I'm so motherfucking. Not that I'm scared, but I value my fucking life.
All right, you gotta be aware.
Crazy out here. I'm not
going to be aware, man. Hey, to be aware is to be alive, bro. You got to be aware. It ain't about being scared. I'm talking about shit. That ain't nothing to do with nothing.
But me and Monica go eat. I just got to the point where I sit with my back facing the door. You know why? Only because I want to see my wife's eyes get big. If they get big, that means something's coming in here dangerous. That gives me the chance to catch the first bullet as I leap forward over her to push her out the way. I want to stay alert, stay alive. I'll sacrifice myself.
Touche.
But believe me, everywhere we go, she will tell you I am constantly on the look.
I get a crook in my neck, man, from turning my fucking neck so damn much,
is
bro.
fucking crazy. And this shit is more proof that it's crazy. Trucking with talk in 1980, fuel prices would naturally be cheaper than 19. That's 30 years difference. Look at 19 versus 2020. No, and fucking no. Because here's the kicker. You can tell me it's 30 years difference. 1977 to now is 46 years difference. In August, it'll be 47 for me. But make no mistake, they control the economy. They control what happens. They control the tariffs. They control the taxes. They control all of that. They get cost of living raises. That means, guess what? We're going to get taxed more. Their salary is not the same as back then as it is now. If you kept it at an even plateau throughout, you would have some gradual inflation no matter what. But you can't tell me inflation wasn't there from when I was brought up. I want to go to the store. I don't want to have to go. There should not be a bread house in every goddamn city where they selling 3-day-old bread in there for 75 cents a loaf.
Hey,
why? Bro. When I was growing up, Marita bread was 75 cents a loaf.
Fam, I'm finna give you something I'm finna give you something that's finna hit home for everybody, especially 1977 or some shit like that. Nah, you remember penny candy?
Yep.
Ain't no more fucking penny candy. So if that ain't inflation, what the fuck is straight up?
Inflation. But here's the kicker. Here's something for all you truck drivers. We have yet to get a cost of living raise. We have yet to have rates. Most of us hear about these 80s, 70s, 80s truck drivers. There has not been a raise for truck drivers since 1986. The rates have got better. They've gotten lower. They went up. They went down. But that's based on the market. Based on the same market of the same politicians that we put in fucking office. So go figure. Yes, the cost of living has went higher, but that's because guess what? That's not on me. I didn't make a house that I stay in be bought for $220,000 and be valued right now for $650,000. I didn't do that. But guess what they did? As they drove the rates up. All of them did. But go figure. You know what I'm saying? I know nobody don't want to talk about it. How got doggone Freeway Ricky Ross and got doggone Ronald Reagan was going hand in hand selling big dope. Or do we not remember how Noriega was getting how he was getting the packs and Escobar was getting the packs up the goddamn LA to Freeway Ricky Ross, who was working for the CIA.
That's the America I'm for.
Google the guy doggone 2020 when Osama bin Laden was on there with kids out there with their AKs like this here, jumping up and down as she's interviewing Osama bin fucking Laden.
Was an ally of the United States. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Benghazi happened, and you can say whoever's in office. These are politicians playing with soldiers' lives at this time. Let's talk about Benghazi. We
speak on it, brother. Speak on it. I'm talking about speak on it. I'm saying because I think it's some folks on here who don't know. Church, take it to church.
Fuck it. The U.S. paid for ISIS, gave them the guns, gave them the weapons to goddamn exterminate Gaddafi, who wanted to start his own centralized bank based off of the assets he had in his country, his gold, his silver, his oil. But guess what? And that didn't have an effect on me. It didn't have an effect on me. You know why it didn't have an effect on me? I lost no one in 9/11. I'm sorry, I did lose somebody in 9/11. God bless the dead. Staff Sergeant William Brooks, Boogie Down fucking Brooks. Courtesy of them playing because politics wanted Gaddafi out of power. Gaddafi wasn't coming over here to take over the world.
That's
Everybody
right.
that we put, everybody we gave guns and weapons to, we'll just go with ISIS. We'll just go with God doggone, what's the boy name? Bin Laden. We'll go ahead and go with Pablo Escobar and Noriega. We'll go ahead and go with those boys. You know where they all at? They dead. What happens? We give them, and then we charge them a fuck nigga fee.
Man. See, the thing about it is, bro, motherfucker gotta accept the good with the bad. Cause yeah, it's beautiful thing. It's an abundant amount of beautiful things about this country, but you also gotta look at the other side of that nickel. Boy, this country up into some shady shit. From putting crack in the communities and then locking motherfuckers up for settling it after you gave it to them, to giving Bin Ladens and the Muammar Gaddafi's and the Sandinistas guns, and then now you want to go after them for the shit. I'm saying, come on, man. I'm saying, shit. It's always two sides to a coin.
But it was cool when our people was coming back with that had been infected by Agent Orange. We denied that for years. We could bring it up 40, 50 years later. We could talk
That's
about
what my dad, bro. My daddy had that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we couldn't talk about it back then.
Yeah.
But why couldn't we talk about it back then? That's when we should have been caring for the soldiers. Politics have been corrupt for a long fucking time.
Yeah. Yeah, so riding for these motherfuckers are riding with them.
It was corrupt when them cowards flee England from religious persecution. It was corrupt then.
Yeah, that's why I don't be hearing no shit about no damn Catholicism, Christianity, none of that. But I'm saying, yeah. So it honestly, bro, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, if you riding for one party or another, if you anything other than a 1%er, that means you just don't realize that they don't give a fuck about you because they just doing some Willie Lynch shit. They just dividing everybody in half. They going over here to the Appalachian Mountains in West Virginia, Tennessee, like, yeah, we give a fuck about you. Fuck them over here. They going over there to Walnut Park, St. Louis, like, yeah, we give a fuck about you. Fuck them over there. They go on to Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. They like, fuck them over there. We give a fuck about you. They go on to Appalachia County, like, hey, we give a fuck about you. Fuck them over there, and they fucking all us around, bro. Because I'm talking about it's all about
the same thing. Like,
yeah, it's the same damn thing.
Like, I really want to hear them say, and maybe one of y'all, or maybe if I can figure out whenever who's running the representative for the area here, maybe I'll go to a town hall meeting and ask them, why won't y'all reduce y'all salary to the median salary of the United States of your district?
Good luck on that.
Can't live off of that.
Why? Well, I mean, or why? Hey, have y'all ever thought about the fact that y'all don't need retirement after 2 terms, after working 6 years or 8 years? Have y'all ever thought about that y'all don't need retirement? That y'all could go back to whatever your job was before you became an elected official? Go fucking figure.
Isn't Biden looking doing something about term limits? Right
Biden can't do. That's the thing about it, Monica. Trump promised it. He gonna drain the swamp. Here's the fucking thing. He couldn't drain the swamp. If he was gonna drain the swamp and Biden gonna put term limits, you know who writes that in? Who writes that kind of shit in the law? The same motherfuckers that's in office, in the House, in the Senate. Those are the people that have to write it. You gonna tell me you gonna cut off your nose to spite your face? Shit.
Some motherfuckers will.
But they won't. They ain't putting their own. You really think Maxine Waters gonna put herself? She been in office for damn near 40, 50 years.
Ain't that her that was the same one that was stepping on Snoop Dogg CDs and shit?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
she give a fuck about the man. See
But
that? See,
but okay, but she did earn hers. But okay, so Obama,
He did 8 years.
8 years. So did he
also
earn a retirement? He might have aged 20 years.
he did 8 years. Plus he did some time in the Senate. He better add that time together.
No,
He adds
but that's my money he's getting.
But they should still have to do the same amount of time we have to do.
And
if they can add and subtract,
and that's their retirement. That's their But that's my point. Is their retirement whatever your annual salary was? You pay taxes. We gonna give it to you like Social Security.
We don't get that. That's not our retirement.
But we just gonna give you Social Security. But instead, what are they getting? When I become president, y'all. When I become president, I'm gonna help by giving back to the people. I'm not gonna have fucking Secret Service. I got B rolling with me.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, and we bringing all the folks with us. I'm saying, and them country boys. We don't need none of that security shit.
Me down, motherfucker.
Yeah, cause you know we got it. We got it. We coming with it.
We're draining the swamp. No, you're done. Once you're out of politics, you're out. You need to go back to your day fucking job.
Well, write some books or something.
Your job. Now, yes, I hate to say it, Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, all these people that's been in there for 20 years.
See, that's the problem. A lot of them have been in there for so long.
So you pay them a small retirement, but they don't get the best doctors in the world.
I mean, they get what Cobra pay for.
They get the goddamn clinic.
Let them pay for Cobra. They want to pay for this.
Urgent care. They get the urgent care, guys.
Yeah, they get the clinic. They gotta go sit in line all day.
Yeah, man. Come on now.
But that's the kind of shit that they ain't gonna they'll never do that because why? Because they're not for the fucking people. All right, let's keep on moving. Let me stop fucking around. Trucker with Todd says you really want to break it down and look at the difference of cost of living when a Democrat versus a Republican in office. Okay, so if we broke it down by that, Trucking with Todd, I'll give you that. Let's go ahead and go with that. Let's also look at the House and the Senate, who was in power at the time that it happened. Because I could tell you that it was a seller's market at one point. What was that? When the townhouse was sold, what that was, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
So that was under Trump, right? And it was a seller's market back then.
Oh, wait. I still had it in 2020.
And it's...
So it would have maybe 2021.
So that was Biden. So Biden had it at a seller's market where we got double the price for it. So... I mean, so the cost of living, but the thing is, the cost of living, if you bring it down to make it more affordable, we can start caring for our veterans. We can, like my daddy got to drive miles to go to a fucking doctor. My daddy is a Navy veteran. He served his country. He served his fucking country. Hear what I'll tell you. And call it legacy because I was in the military too, whatever you want to call it. My daddy, Orion Jones, may not be the best father in the world in my eyes at times, but hey, the motherfucker got doggone. The motherfucker obviously got doggone, didn't put me in a sock, so he made me. So, but he served his country. But he has to travel. He has to fill out all kind of paperwork, jump through hoops. But let Joe Biden get sick. Let him get a hangnail. He ain't served not one day in this man's army. My daddy deserved more than he do.
Yeah.
My dad, let's say my dad had a liver or something that needed, and he was on a transplant list. My daddy served this country. My daddy fought for this country for the freedom for me to be able to sit here and talk on this thing right here. Your daddy fought for it too.
Already.
But if they on a transplant list, oh well. We don't know how many body parts Jimmy Carter probably got in him. We don't
still
know
alive?
as they got to go to Washington Reeves.
he is still
And
alive.
yeah, barely. We paying all these damn Secret Service to watch him be a vegetable, but go figure.
God damn, boy.
But
They got a cush
the thing
job.
is-
Shit.
the thing is, if Pelosi gets sick, Mitch McConnell gets sick, they get the best treatment. They need a kidney. They going to the top of the list. But my daddy, that served this country, if he needed a transplant on a liver or a kidney, get there when you can. Hopefully you don't die in between. Just keep coming to dialysis and draining your ass.
Hey, so that's a definition of hypocrisy in itself. For real. all these vets standing up like, yeah, I died for this here and I did this here and now I'm finna go storm the Capitol, but shit, let you get sick. You fuck. That's bullshit. That's
it's
bullshit.
It's that kind of shit. Seth says, Sniper!
What real, Seth? You know what real, big baby was there. My God.
And he trying to make it light, and I understand, cuz.
Already.
And this is only our views. This is our opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what I did last election. I'm going to pencil in. Let me tell y'all something. I feel some kind of way because for Alachua County, Gainesville, Jonesville, where I'm from, I was 1% of the vote. I was a 1%er. Why? Because 1% of the vote said Orion Jones in that city. I got my vote.
Yeah.
I got mine.
Hey, bro, you know what? I'm going to concede in this election. I'm voting for you this year.
No,
I'm going to pencil myself in. Look, I'm penciling myself in as vice president now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna put you in there, man. But it's like catch 22, man. I'm saying, what the fuck?
No, I can't fuck it up no worse.
Right? What the fuck you gonna do? I'm saying, what's the worst that can happen? You did? Shit. Straight up.
Yeah. And you know what? I will say, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna salute the Trump because you have paved the way. Because they can't hold my background against me either.
Yeah. And he can come to the cookout now.
Come to the cookout, bro.
He done got indicted. Goddamn me. He got indicted, convicted. Boy, you can show motherfucker bullet scars. You can show motherfucker the man trying to hold you back. Shit. Hey, he
the Newports.
Look, he remind me a lot of motherfuckers from the hood. You know what I'm saying? That I know coming up. Like, damn, man, you can't vote. Shit, damn, you got shot too. Shit, damn, they fucking with you and raiding your house. Shit, but he remind me of Hot Rod that lived down the street from it, and all the rest of the motherfuckers. I'm saying, like, shit, bro. I mean,
we got to take a pause for the calls and give a special motherfucking shout out. Long story. I used to get ass whoopings asking about this child right here. I mean, literally got beat by the same daddy I told you about for asking about this child. I like to give a fat fucking shout out because I didn't meet her until I was 24 years old, 25 years old. But since then, she has been nothing more than a huge supporter, thump me on my head when necessary, goddamn cuss me out when necessary, and also stays in tune with what the fuck going on. But before that, I give a shout out to my cousin De'Ara Mall or Male or whatever her last name is. Now she just got married. But my sister Robin Hill, she ain't a Jones. Long story. I can tell you about my bloodline. Listen to me.
What up, Rob?
All my family, all the men on my daddy's side, they all got outside kids. They all got them hidden gems. And this one right here happens to be the biggest hidden gem because that's my sister. She says, "Hey, big head, I'm driving, but I'm listening." Hold on, where you driving now? You with the Prime girls? You driving the truck now? That was the one.
I hope she ain't come to Prime and she didn't have me as the instructor. That means she ain't a sniper, man. What's going on?
I throw nails at the tires. I'm hoping that she is though. Meat says 2021 was a seller's market, but hold on. I'm gonna give y'all contrary to that because Seth is watching and listening right now. Seth has a house that he's selling right now. Seth, is the market good for you right now? Tell me how the market was for you as a seller. Is it still a seller's market for you? You know what I'm saying? Bernadita Trucker says, yo, what up, Berna?
What's that, big baby? Come on, one time for the one time. Sniper! You know what it is, big burner. Everybody died. You know what it is.
I'm gonna do that for because my boy says Haines City on my way. Because he's going to Polk County, which is Haines City.
He must be going to Publix.
Actually,
where shopping is a pleasure.
Actually, that would be Lakeland. Because this episode of Unapologetic Instructors is brought to you by where shopping is. Meat says, hey, hashtag Haines City, Florida game, gunshine.
Oh, man, here we go, man. Shit.
But honestly, trucking with Todd. Hopefully you ain't offended. If you are, he ain't. He can't be. He from 77, bro. He can't be. You know, we had tough skin back then. Everybody, that's the thing about it. I want people to understand. These are just our views. These are how we view things, and society views as a whole. I'm not gonna let nobody come. Like, here's the kicker. Most people are super excited as shit to see the president, right? They happy he's supposed to be famous. And I was explaining to somebody today. Because they said, why wouldn't you want to see the president? I said, why, what, dog, when I walk out somewhere, somebody be like, when I used to walk around crying, they'd be like, that's dirty. Hey, no pictures. But what I did was I had time to stop and talk to everyone. I'm fucking famous too. TB famous too.
Hey, man.
When I walk in the house, Monica be like, hey. And sometimes she come up, give me a hug, give me a kiss. And I be like, hey. And I give her a hug and I give her a kiss.
Oh, really?
I'm famous in this house. My dogs, Boots come jump on me every time I come in. I am somebody.
Oh, really? Yeah. There's a rainbow coalition right there.
Yeah, I bet you he rethinking the fact that he called that shit a rainbow coalition.
Right. He also regretting that other shit that he said that got him booted on up out there. And we ain't gonna say it, but you know what he called him one for? He say this is blank town. Yeah, he fucked it up. Probably could have got in there. Fucked it up.
My boy Hood been a bitch. But and we just have our views. But I'm being dead serious with y'all. I said week in, week out, your city managers, your commissioners, those are the people that if you really, in order to shape the White House, you got to first start at the foundation that it's built on, your local government. If you can't shape that, it ain't about like Grady Judd out in Polk County. Yes, he has a hell of a YouTube page. Everybody like to hear the funny shit he says, sounding like Andy Griffin with a little bit of goddamn the 2024 version of Andy Griffin. But let's be real. Get his ass out of office. Put somebody else in there as your sheriff. You like him because of YouTube, because he's a YouTube famous motherfucker. But Polk County, under Grady Judge's watch, was known as the drug highway in the state of Florida. Polk County was the drug highway. I'm not gonna lie, he can't do nothing about it now. Statute of limitations is boiled out and gone. I used to cop my ass right there in fucking Polk County, right there in fucking Auburndale, not far from the yard. He was there. And I was copping the hell out of them boys coming from Pompano, and we'll meet up there. We'll meet there. And then I take the back roads back to goddamn Gainesville, get that work in. Yeah, shit, you better. Stay your ass off the turnpike. The turnpike was hot. FHP sat on the turnpike. 95, you fuck around and run on that bitch if you want. And you damn sure don't want to go into Marion County and Alachua County and dip down there by Cafe Risque. Because since before I could even drive, sitting their ass right there.
Yeah.
Get Grady Judd out of there. Give somebody else a fucking chance. Shake your foundations. Vote in your local elections. You can't be mad that this judge is in office if you did not vote that motherfucker away. If you keep voting him in, you have no right to complain about it. That's no different than if you can't sway enough people to vote the direction you want them to go, Republican, Democrat, Green Party. If you can't vote, if you can't sway the people, your vote really don't count. Your vote don't mean shit.
Well, I thought we already established. Oh, you mean in the small elections?
In the small elections. These are the people I want to hear from. I wanted to hear Joe Biden. Joe Biden was like a great. I know a lot of people don't watch Game of Thrones, but he was like Theon Greyjoy.
The cockless coward.
The cockless coward.
Was that the cockless coward?
Yeah. That was the one when old boy cut that sausage and made him think that after he cut his dick off, the next day he was eating sausage and made him think that he was eating his dick.
Oh
yeah, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Game. But
yeah, no, that's a lot of things, but gangster don't come to mind when I think of that.
You had to see how it went. That's what he did. So he right? Let me explain the story. So, he was fucking with Theon, right? So this motherfucker cut Theon cock off because Theon on Game of Thrones always running around and he had the biggest cock on there that he pleasure any female. He just had a hung low cock. So this cat cut his cock off, right? As soon as he captured him, right? And then, like a few days later, he's sitting there and he talking to him. He got him hanging up by his head and shit, hanging up by his hands all above his head, just hanging him up and beat the shit out of him. He fucking with this man's head. Now, this man done prided himself on having a big dick, but now he done got it cut off. So that next day, Ramsey's sitting up there. Ramsey's sitting there eating up a fucking sausage. He cutting up a sausage. And he talking to Theon about the shit. And I guess it was one of them big ass sausages. He making Theon think like, yeah, bitch, I'm gangster enough to eat your fucking, to cut your shit up and goddamn go feed myself with it. Dog, Theon, hold on. When he was cutting up the sausage, Theon was sitting there crying like a motherfucker. Like,
I mean, what he was crying for after the fact? It's already done. Now, you
should have seen it when his uncle came to beat his ass on the boat with him and his sister. Theon, he looked at Theon. He said, "What are you gonna do, you cockless coward?" Theon went and jumped off the side of the boat. Dog, hear what I tell you. And I'm disappointed with Joe. So when all this shooting shit happened, Joe Biden put out a statement and shit. Now, Trump been slapping the shit out of him. Trump talked pure shit about this man. Joe Biden said how sorry he was that the incident happened, yada, yada, yada.
Which was the right thing to say.
Was the right thing to say. But if he was trying to win votes, trying to get back into graces to get some people on his side, he also should have said, now let's see the violence that he brings about. Not only is he a felon, he incites January 6th. Joe is yet to bring that shit up through all of this shit. He is yet to say anything about this. That's the kind of shit, if you want to win people votes, bring the shit to the forefront. Don't play that nice, nasty political shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
He's sitting there talking about it. Well, I'm so sorry. And then the bitch that goddamn sold the lady, her husband, he got shot. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very fucking unfortunate guy.
Yeah, he got shot.
He got innocent bystander. He got shot. He died throughout. He died as soon as it happened. This bitch here, the president literally reaches out to her to offer his condolences. She wouldn't take his call. Listen to me when I'm saying this. There's no reason that we should be paying that bitch a goddamn. We shouldn't be paying for that fucking funeral. Now, Trump hadn't called yet. Trump hadn't called her yet to offer the condolences at that her husband died at his rally. He hadn't called. But the president of the United States called to offer his condolences. She wouldn't take it because she's a starch Republican and she's voted for Trump. And she feels like her husband wouldn't have wanted her to take that call. Well, my US dollars don't need to go to you, heifer. If you can't afford it, guess what? Your husband need to be dropped in a damn pine box out there in the no-name cemetery.
He was a fireman, so he should have.
But you also said he was a nasty motherfucker too.
He had some little
Some choice words.
He had some spicy Twitter.
And that's no different. Like I said to Trucking with Todd with this whole immigration shit. Dog, we're not gonna stop it. Trump couldn't build a wall when he was in office in 4 years.
He did the piece on one. He couldn't finish the whole project though.
Here's the logical thinking. Let's give a logical thinking. The National Training Center is in Fort Irwin, California for the Army. It's training you for desert. Most of the border lies where at? In the desert. So when the nasty girls, the National Guard, the Army Reserve going for their 2 weeks, guess what you should be doing? When Fort Hood, Texas needs to go prep for the desert, for desert combat, guess where they should be going? Oh, what about doggone Fort Polk, Fort goddamn Benning? That's what Fort Stewart. That's where you send them. You're trying to protect our border. You the big dog. That makes too much fucking sense. You're gonna pay our taxpayers dollars to take tanks from Fort Stewart all the way to Fort Irwin, California, so they could play. So we was able to play laser tag. So we could play laser fucking tag. No, let's not send out the 7th Fleet from the Navy. Let's not put them out there so that they could go hang out in Japan. Why don't you put them between us and Cuba time to time? Make them do rotations out there so that they can play their war games out there and show their show of force. You'll pick up some of them boats. You want some jungle training like the Army does at JRTC, like the Marines do in Camp Pendleton or in Parris Island or down in England Air Force Base? Put them up there on the Canadian border. Put them up there in Minnesota. Put them out there by Detroit so they can use some urban warfare and stop some of these illegal immigrants. Waste my money on that. Waste my money on that. Oh shit, my fault. I'm sorry. I sound like I made some fucking sense around here. I sound like I'm killing 2 birds with stones. I'm training you to go to Iraq to fight, but I'm also training you to doggone. You're helping the U.S. by catching these motherfuckers as they're coming over and sending them home. You don't want them here. Don't grant them asylum. Like I told people, I said this shit over a year ago on this same show. I don't want to hear about these foreign countries having their civil wars and civil unrest and people trying to escape. I'm sorry, the U.S. had their shit something like 300 years ago. Yeah. Y'all waited too late to have it. Now you got to live through it with better technology. Sorry. Fucking sorry. Shit was going good till it wasn't going good no more. Now you can't get away.
Now they got to come over here and deal with their version of Jim Crow, how we had to deal with it.
And that's all it is.
I mean, it can't be nothing else other than that. I mean, you here, so shit, make the best of it, or how they tell us, shit, go the fuck back to where you're from.
Mr. TYB, he say I'm here, but super tired, but hit the like button though. Listen. I ain't want to hit the like button because we done been on some shit today. We done said how we felt about shit. We done showed both sides, Republican and Democrat. We don't give a fuck about you because you don't give a fuck about us. So hit the dislike button if you don't like the shit, for all I care.
Yeah, let us know what you don't like. Put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
We'll address it. I didn't agree with everything, but we had a reasonable conversation on here.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Shit. I mean, shit, because everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everything affects everybody in different manners and all that right there. Shit. Say that then. I'm talking about you get credit for that. Don't Don't not say it on here. You know what I'm
Stand
talking
on
about?
your
Then you
shit.
go back. Right. And then we see you sneak this and somewhere else. Say that shit right here. I'm saying because you
And
entitled to your opinion.
don't be one of
Goddamn
them
me.
people. We had a conversation about this shit today. Because I got D Money and Jay Parks and Monica was all on the phone with me today, and we was talking about if we go somewhere. If I go to somebody's house and they done cook, and I say that shit nasty,
Is that rude?
is that rude?
I mean, it's your opinion, but it's kind of like a slippery slope right there. Cause I mean, yeah, you know, it could be, but at the same time, you entitled to say like, nah, man,
I'm
that's
allowed to
nasty.
have
I
my
don't like it.
feelings.
Yeah.
But you have to say that shit nasty, or could you just refrain from eating it?
Yeah.
You can
So
say.
if I take a bite of your chicken and the shit tastes gummy to me and that shit unflavored, I'd be like, man, I don't want no more. It's nasty.
You don't have to say it's nasty.
But then when I get in the car, am I wrong if I tell you it's man, that food was nasty?
No, because you
I'm
Hey,
just
bro.
no.
tell me.
That's backstabbing. That's shitty. I'm gonna tell TV straight up, hey, I ain't like that shit.
You should be able to
Yeah, but now you gonna eat the fish and spaghetti though, fam.
If that shit
We
nasty.
we bringing it down now. we bringing it down. We riding big like Pastor Trump. We bringing it
Hold on.
down now,
So let's
man.
just say, dog, you bring it
and you like it.
and I don't like it. I can tell you.
Then I mean, yeah,
But hold
hell
on,
yeah.
if I
Yeah,
eat it,
but you gonna like it though. I mean, that's the
but what
thing
if I
about it. You
eat
ain't gonna say,
what if I
huh?
eat it at the same time and I like it? It's
You
okay
gonna like
if
it.
you like it, right?
Yeah, right. So you
So
gotta
if it's
say if you
okay for
don't
me to
like
tell
it,
you I like it, what makes me
uh,
wrong if I tell you I don't like it?
It's
hey, real quick.
because y'all
Hey,
have an ongoing thing. You
Okay.
You can say, oh, yeah, this ain't.
Okay, so let me tell y'all. So Saturday, I'm invited to Monica aunt and uncle's 50th wedding anniversary.
they gonna have fish and spaghetti there, sis.
They're gonna have food there.
No fish.
I don't know if it's catered or somebody.
Hey,
Listen, I don't know if it's catered or somebody cooking.
No fish and spaghetti.
But if somebody cooks it and I take a bite of something and it don't taste good, I'm gonna look at Monica. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna look at Monica. I'm gonna say that shit nasty. I don't care who at the table.
You ain't gonna say it loud.
yeah, but I mean, you
Well,
supposed
no,
to.
hold on. But you know how my voice carries.
You know how to whisper. Stop.
But
You know
I'm also polite. Now, her auntie ain't gonna come bring me. Try some of my potato salad. I don't eat potato salad. I'm gonna tell the truth. I don't eat people potato salad. Now, if my mother-in-law cooking, now she cook some banana pudding, I'm gonna eat that motherfucker. But if anybody else cook that shit, I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry, my gag reflex. I'm sorry, man.
But if anybody else cooking and I see somebody else shit sitting up there,
Oh, I gotta black my screen out for this one.
oh yeah,
Hold on, my bad. No, hold on, sis. I can't talk right now. Give me a second. I gotta get this done. I got phlegm circulating around up in here. Oh my god.
Bernadette says now my family dropping at Aldi. Oh, that Aldi. Hey, bro. So where you go in at is not on the east side of the street. Listen, hold on. Let me give her some real information. So that Aldi that you going to, it's gonna show you like it's going to the east side of the street. You're gonna pull up down the road. I think it's on 17. You're gonna look down, you're gonna see the Aldi sign, but there's a light before you get there. Make that left, go to the second street on your right, make the right. That's how you go in. Do not go in directly by that Aldi sign off of 17. The shit will fuck you up. I don't know if they updated the GPS to it or the directions, the micro, 19 to it, but I know that when I went the first time, I had to get down there to that sign where I seen trucks look like they was coming out. So I was like, I could go in, but that was actually the outbound gate. The eastbound, the entrance gate is all the way around the block. So you got to make a U-turn at that gate, go back up to the light, make a right, then make another right, and you there. So I'm telling you, when you see that sign, make that left at that light right before you get to it. Go down that little country dirt. It looked like a country road. You're going to go down. The first entrance is for employees. The second turn on your right is going to be, it's going to take you down. You'll see the building the whole time. It's going to take you down, and you can actually sit outside at the gate. Just the FYI, dog. Greg Cheney, thumbs down. Listen, you can say thumbs down, thumbs up, fucker. Bro, let me explain this to you. We done had our talks. I don't give a fuck about them politicians, nor will I ever care about any of them, because, dog, don't none of them fucking thing to me. They don't do shit for me. They haven't made my life better. They haven't changed my fucking life. None of them. I don't care if we gonna holler Barack was the first black president and all that shit. I don't care. He did nothing for me. He politics. He politics. He swapped out so that his ass ain't have to go fight a war. He swapped out my friends, my people, to go fight a fucking war. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Meat says nobody eating fish and spaghetti. 2 separate meals. Power to the people. Power to the people.
Oh man, get the hey, bro, my phone finna die. I ain't got my charge in here, man. I'm saying, as you can see, I ain't in the truck.
Hey, without TV, I gotta get off this motherfucker because I can't be on here by myself doing this shit. And I like having my bro on. Greg says, really have your best. He says they only have your best interests in mind. Oh, that bitch making jokes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like sarcasm.
Each and every one of us. My vote. Hey. Vote for me and my running mate, TB.
Already. And if you don't vote for us, vote for Pedro. Y'all seen Napoleon Dynamite. Vote for Pedro. You know what I'm saying? Vote for a motherfucker that got your best interest in mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Vote for somebody that ain't sorry, man.
On that note, we had a shitload of fun, quick show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We love the fact that y'all got on. We love the fact that y'all even got in this bitch and commented. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. 1,000 points. 1,000 points, bro. I do want to say shout out to Trucking with Todd, because he came on and he gave his unapologetic opinion on that other side of the joint right there. That's what that's what we need. That's why I say he got thick skin. He ain't tripping. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, that's what we supposed to be. You know what I'm talking about? We supposed to be able to agree to disagree.
James Spears got on. He felt it was fake, but he kept voicing his opinion about it. He even voiced about Clinton with the internet shit, which it was going to happen anyways. I actually had dial up well before that. I had the AOL disc. I used to steal them bitches all the time from the store. So
the little CDs and shit.
That was before Clinton. So I was doing that shit under Reagan.
Oh, really?
But on that note, shit, it was only stealing if I got caught.
Hey, other than that, it's taking shit. It's a difference between stealing and taking. We takers over here, so you know what I'm
I took that shit openly. But on that note,
you ain't have to hide because it wasn't no cameras back then. We wasn't hiding shit. We were just like, hey man, this me.
It done changed. Now they
hey man.
But we up out of here. We're gonna try to do a show Friday. Y'all let us know if y'all want us to do a show Friday. We'll try to do one. I damn sure could do one Sunday and tell y'all all about the goddamn 50th anniversary party.
Hey, so let's do it like this. If we get let's say 16 on the Unapologetics Facebook page. If we get 16 to say yeah, we need a show, then we gonna do it. So that means y'all gotta get interactive with the other joint over there on the Facebook, or the Instagram or Twitter. Yeah, but Yeah, we need 16 to say we gonna do it. That means we gonna have 16 people on here with us rocking. Because if
Yeah.
y'all said that we need
And
to
if you,
do it,
hey,
then we need to be rocking.
if y'all want to get in, text me or TB. Text us them email addresses. I send the same shit out. Even Monica had one this week. Once you're on the show, you get one. Trucking with Todd, I slipped on you, but we'll damn sure get you on so we can talk our shit. It's your boy, got doggone Jonesville Dirty, aka the Big Country, aka that left arm action is dead strong now.
Hey, already, hey, you already know who it is over here. It's the bald head nut, aka I will power drive a motherfucker like, whoo, yeah, and then snipe him. Everybody dies. Hey, oh, show him our motto.
The words spoken are issued by professionals with legal representation and protected by the First Amendment. So for your safety and the protection of others around you, do not attempt to speak like us. We are different. We are unapologetic.
I'm gonna start holding it. When you say that shit with me, I love that. Hey,
Already, bro.
Catch me all off guard and shit with it.
Yeah, man.
Man, go charge your phone. It was a good ass show. I'm glad everybody did participate. And Trucking with Todd, like that. See, that's the kind of interaction.
We needed that. We need that.
Bad. And last week's show was good with everybody on, and we was able to interact. This week, we able to interact with just us. That shit means a whole like that shit.
Look, bro. That's the point of being that's the definition of unapologetic. Like, now, this is what I think, this is my feeling, and I'm gonna say that there right there. I'm talking about, if anything, shit, he just upped it up a couple of notches in my book, bro. Real shit, because your average motherfucker. Yeah, but your average motherfucker wouldn't have got on here and said that. They would have been you know what I'm talking about, and tried to troll on some shit later on.
I don't want to hear Dirty cuss me out behind that shit.
Yeah. 77 ain't like that, baby. Shit, we a different breed, man. Come on now.
But I'm fuck with you, kid. I'm fuck with you, bro.
Already, bro. Y'all hold it down, man.
I ain't want to say kinfolk.
Hey, nah, come on, man. Come on, bro. You know how we rocking, big baby.
I be having to watch what I say, cause
nah, man. Nah, come on. It ain't never like that, man.
Like to the parking lot.
Nah, man. Hey, what the fuck? I'm gone, man. You
all right, bro.
100, fam. All right, yeah.